We're entering the rainy season in the Philippines, and for a while now, the RentpadTV has been curious how staycations are gonna look like once we hit monsoon season. And today, we get our answer. If you're not familiar with the weather in the Philippines, we usually get about 19 to 20 typhoons on average each year, sometimes more. And as intense as our summers get, so do our rainy seasons. Kagaya nga ng sabi nila, when it rains, and you're in the Philippines, we hope you know how to swim. But as it does get quite intense, most of us just stay indoors. And interestingly enough, that is a strong point of staycations. You get to see something new, and you get a chance to stay indoors. Samahan niyo kami in this episode as we hunker down and try to stay dry while enjoying the view. My name is Ice and this is RentpadTV. First off, I want to say not everybody has a chance to enjoy the rain. And before we do, we want to take a moment to recognize that it's not the same for everyone. And I sincerely hope everyone gets a chance to get some reprieve from the rain. It's like that moment in the movie Parasite, where the lady sees the rain as a blessing blindly. We're grateful, but we know it's not a blessing for everyone. This time, we are treated to a loft-type corner condo unit in Circulo Verde. We were greeted by a double-door entrance followed by a living room with high ceilings and a lot of windows. It really makes the space feel bigger and helps to let all the light in during daytime. And in the evening, you get astonishing views of the city lights and the mountains of nearby suburban areas, the roads as the traffic starts to dwindle and become empty, and the other properties with all their lights and perks. And now for a quick checklist. This unit has 2 bedrooms, 2 balconies, balconies, yes, a lot of balconies, Wi-Fi, Netflix, and free parking downstairs. What's interesting about this place is they have a lot of balconies. Yes, you heard it, that's plural. So aside from that, we also have a lot of windows, if you look here, where you have different views that you can choose from. So whether you're relaxing with the city nightlights, the mountains, there's a canal over there that we'll try to get a view of later. You get to take your pick. You guys want to know what's cool? So, Circulo Verde started as a football field, if I remember correctly. And now that they have a residential area, they've kept a football field. So people can still enjoy that same open space. So, if you're a fan of Blue Lock, if you want to start your football dreams, this is or practice. This is the place to do it. And they have plants, all of it. So the beauty of all the balcony that they have is since they get a lot of sun, it's easy to bring in some greens, and I think that really brings in the home cozy feeling. As you can hear, it's still very, very windy outside. We've been fortunate to have some sun after a long night of raining, but in the wise words of Geralt, winds howling. So let's go back inside. Next up, we move on to the kitchen. They do have a pretty basic setup, so you can do some basic cooking. They don't have a microwave, so you might want to keep that in mind. But you can, they have an induction cooker, they have some glasses, some cutlery, and then kitchen stuff. They do have a water heater if you want some tea or coffee, but they don't have a coffee maker. Luckily, we've come prepared. So, they do have this high table that really gave us a chance to showcase the coffee that has been consuming our lives. There's a lot of places here where you can work from, and I think coffee is paramount. And if you don't have your coffee gear with you, that's fine. I just love bringing it with me because I do love bringing the coffee experience that I like. They do have a Starbucks downstairs that you can walk to, and they have Family Mart. You can order a couple of drinks from Grab, as Eastwood is not really a stone's throw away, but it is pretty near. And there's a Robinson, so you can get your groceries there, and you can get stuff delivered to you, no problem. But if you are coming in during the rainy season, we do advise that you bring the stuff that you need. If you want chips, if you want tea, you still have some off black tea here, or coffee, just so you don't have to worry about it. And we do feel bad for the riders when it's raining heavily. So, you want to be ready with that part so that you can enjoy. Just in case there are no drivers, you don't have to worry about it. This is the master's bedroom, and we have a sofa here that you can sit on in the morning and watch Netflix on your 55-inch TV. And at night, you can turn this into a bed. This is a Murphy bed that I have to do this and this. I will ask Mark to help me to do this, just so we can give you a better view of how the Murphy bed looks like when we do the Mark check in a little bit. But if we go over here, we do have a balcony number 2, which is really, really impressive, but we can't go out because it is still quite wet from the rains last night. You get a different view from here. It's a little bit smaller, but it offers a bit of quiet. So if we go up to the loft, if you want to follow me, and let's go here first. We have the first bathroom, where they have water heater, they have towels for you, and some basic toiletries. So again, you don't have to worry if you're coming in straight from a flight, or your friend just suddenly tells you, hey, what are you doing tonight? It's raining. Do you want to come over because we're filming for RentPad? And you can just be in the background and help us set up. This is good for that, right? It's not very specific, right? So if we go upstairs, and there's another one here that I really like. So again, if we go back to that scenario where your friends just suddenly tell you, what are you doing? Come with us. And you only have the clothes on your back, you can just be here. So if we come over here, they have the second bedroom. Ta-da! It's pretty straightforward, but the beautiful thing about this is you have balcony number 3. So I love how it's an arm's length. I can't go out because it's still it's okay. This is dry. So this part actually is dry because the rain still wasn't here. Okay, and it's an arm's length. You usually get probably half of this with balconies, right? So it's nice about that. And if you look over there, they do have a mesh so that everybody gets their share of the internet. So that's good. If you come over here and look here, you can see they have a second bathroom. Looks like a heater, more toiletries for your bathing needs. They're telling me that I need to take a bath now. And yes, we go back to the sofa that we were in earlier, and if you can see here, this offers a sort of wide panoramic view of Circulo Verde and Calle Industria. So the beauty of Quezon City is that it has a lot of areas where it is close to the suburbs, and you can really see the quiet sort of mountain feels. If you look over there, I don't know if you can see it from camera, you do get mountain views, and if you can see the water level down there, this is Marikina, right? Our Pasig River. Oh my gosh, I am going to lose my Filipino card. That is, we have latte colored waters usually when it starts to flood, and if you're not from here, you want to stay clean and sanitize right after, because it can get dirty. So you want to stay clean after being soaked in flood water or rainwater for a while. So this place has a lot of heating for water heaters, so you don't have to worry about that. So you can stay clean, and then you can go back to the laundry area and clean your clothes. And then since we're old, we use the efficacent oil for our kitchens and our creaking bags, because that's what we have. And so
someone's dead down there. Say hi, Kishin. Hi, I did. Where's Milk? Where are my technical assistants?
So we're usually a two-man team, but today we do get the pleasure of having some of our friends who are really, really good at videography help us out with checking the place out. And it was raining, and they really did have a choice in the matter. And they're both wearing black. So they do really like film crews. They do really look like film crews. Tapang sinadya. So yeah, if we have better shots this time, it's the two of them actually knowing what to do and telling us, guys, your shots kind of suck. And now for the mark check. We're getting ready to get the bed out for Mark. I do love how Mark provides a realistic look of how it looks like for a taller population. Because for me, I'm small, and any bed would work where I could just sit down and then just slump, masandal tulog, and then you're there. But for a taller population, it's not always easy to see how you would look like in the bed if you have your feet sticking out at the end of it. And we do have a lot of options in this unit where we can sleep, and I feel like the bed is coming down anytime soon. So I'm gonna move so we can do the mark check. Thank you so much, Kishan. I've always wanted a Murphy bed, and I didn't realize it takes a lot to bring this down. But this is a massive king-size bed, and I think Mark is gonna enjoy this. So Mark, take it away! Yeah! This is Mark. He is 5'11", and he represents our taller population. If this is your first time in the channel, he's here to test out the beds to see if you have your foot sticking out, if you're this tall or taller. So let's think and check.
It's so massive, you can roll over.
Roll over. Play dead. It's legit. And while you're lying down, we can go watch Netflix on the 55-inch TV. And that's static, that's not Netflix. Ta-da! So we did kind of binge watch on YouTube last night, but this is a really nice place to just binge watch movies because it's cold.
Post in the comments what you guys think we watched on YouTube.
So yeah, this is the master's bedroom. Now to the next mark check.
What's that plastic sound?
Mattress protector?
Mattress protector. That's plastic. Okay, what's that?
It's a plastic protector. And that is it for this episode. We hope you enjoyed the picturesque views in this rainy staycation that actually got some sun as we are starting to leave. I hope you guys stay dry, and if you did enjoy this unit, you can book the unit through the description below. We're including the link down there, or you can simply go to RentpadTV. The place is located in Circulo Verde in Calle Industria in Quezon City. And if you guys want us to keep looking for places like these and exploring this, maybe with friends sometimes who are forced to come with us, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment so we can keep doing this. My name is Sois, and this has been RentpadTV. See you in the next staycation.